2, 3, we start.
All right, so let me start off by asking a few questions. How many of you have ever felt overwhelmed this semester? Whether it be because you're staying up late, trying to work on stuff, homework. And how many of you have felt like, wonder if there's more to life than just graduating, getting a job, and working the rest of your life? I'm sure most of you. And how many of you have ever felt lonely, even when you're in a room full of people? So, as college students, these are things we struggle with a lot, especially because we're searching for a purpose like love, peace, anything. So, as someone who struggled with these things, I also studied the life and teachings of Jesus Christ, and I can tell you that following him will provide you with a sense of comfort, purpose, and allow you to make more meaningful relationships. So allow me to convince you why you should live like him. So first, Christ offers a peace that is greater than any temporary stress relief. So for example, the Christian doctrine focuses on healing the person as a whole, which is the emotional, physical, and spiritual realms, whereas things of the world really only focus on instant gratification and like one of these realms, like the physical. So according to an article by the Archives of Hellenic Medicine, Christian practices strengthen your faith and help you to build a resilient mindset to overcome your vices. So Christianity believes that human vices are the root cause of any human brokenness or unfulfillment. So when you follow Christ, you're actually training yourself to build a stronger mindset to become more resilient to hard times and things like that. And for example, Jesus himself says that certain things can be overcome unless you have some sort of stronger spiritual discipline that you can accomplish through prayer and fasting. So now that you kind of understand what Christ is offering, here's another reason why you should consider him. Jesus is the perfect role model, and he can offer you a purpose that is greater than anything you can accomplish on your own or succeed on your own. So as college students, we kind of get in this mindset of like, if I don't get a certain grade or if I don't pass this test, I'm gonna start asking myself, am I even good enough for this? Am I smart enough? Am I in the right field? But grades are important, but they shouldn't be making you question your value like this. And Jesus can free you from this mindset because he says, my yoke is easy and my burden is light. And what he's talking about, the yoke, is this wooden piece that connects the two bulls together so they can carry whatever heavy load or wagon is behind them. And what he means by this is a relationship with him looks like guidance and a teacher, and not necessarily an oppressive relationship like how the world is and how it expects you to be perfect. And also, as we get older, we start looking back at life and wondering if we really lived it to its fullest. And this should be important to you because this is going to be you one day. Life happens fast. So according to the Journal of Mental Health, Religion, and Culture, there was a positive correlation between participation in church activities and life satisfaction within elders. So what they also found is that the more they participated in church, the less depressive symptoms they had. So when you feel unsatisfied and unfulfilled, it causes a lot of other problems too. So let's take a look at how loneliness, which is a big problem in our generation, can be a big problem, and how Jesus can help you with that too. So what he does is he demonstrates a perfect selfless love for humanity. And when you follow this, I guarantee you will be able to form better relationships with people. And so according to a study by the University of Inonu in Turkey, they found that people who practice their spiritual beliefs and practices, they actually were able to better themselves in their struggle with loneliness and isolation. So they found that the reason for this is because when you carry out your faith and your beliefs, you will find people that are like you and share the same beliefs or similar beliefs. And you can go to church and you can meet these people, which provides you with a supportive community. So for example, here's some pictures from my church. It's a pretty tight-knit community and you can talk to anyone you want, and it's just really, it's a lot of fun too. So Jesus also tells us to love your neighbor, love your enemies, and treat others how you want to be treated. when you are a loving and forgiving person, people will naturally want to be around you. So, and he also washes the feet of his disciples. And at a time when people walked around barefoot and in sandals, this is a pretty bold statement, because he is modeling how to serve one another. So when you go into any kind of relationship, friendships, romantic relationships, if you go into it looking at how you can serve them rather than what you can get from them, I guarantee that you will have healthier relationships, stronger relationships, any kind of relationship, and it will just be better for you overall. So I want to make it clear before I end, I am not just sharing my beliefs with you. If you follow Jesus, you will genuinely improve your life. So as I wrap up, going back to the questions from the beginning, we've all felt lonely, uncertain, overwhelmed, and I hope I convince you that Jesus can give you a sense of lasting comfort, a greater purpose, and allow you to make more meaningful relationships. So the next time you feel these negative emotions, ask yourself, well, first take a look at the life of Jesus and ask yourself, what if I lived like this? Because maybe the life you're searching for is found in him. Thank you.